the essence of this message, of the way I like to express this message, is really very paradoxical. And it doesn't make sense for the mind. Because on one hand, we are pointing to our true nature, who we really are beyond the thoughts, beyond this body, this human experience. And this recognition of who we are can provoke some beautiful experiences of expansion and awakening, recognition, openness, open our heart. There can be all kind of beautiful experiences with that recognition. And usually the mind wants to stay there because it likes it, right? And the other side of the paradox is that this human experience goes on. And in the human experience, there is time, there is space, there is the experiences for this human, it seems. And this human is an expression, in fact, of life itself, of who I really am, the other side of the paradox. But in the timeline of this human, there are all kinds of experiences, not necessarily the experiences of beauty and expansion and love and peace and all of these very beautiful experiences that we like. There is the whole range of experience, the ups and the downs and the challenges that we all have to go through in our human lives. And so this is the paradox, that somehow we have these moments of recognition or awakening where we realize I'm not just limited to this me here in this body. I am life itself. Wow. Right? We kind of step out of this small me. And often what happens is that we have this experience of recognition where we kind of step out of that. And it can be a sudden realization or sudden experience, or it can be a gradual seeing more and more of that. And it's unique and different for everybody. So there's no one way, right? But then inevitably the next human experience happens. And it can feel like we come crashing down to the ground. And it can almost be a bit disappointing, disillusioning. All our beautiful dreams about what it would be like to have this perfect spiritual experience or awakening is, the bubble is burst. But this isn't a bad thing. This is a very beautiful and real and alive thing, because these beautiful states, spiritual states, they're amazing, but they are temporary and they are not the whole picture. So then our life, the life of this human, becomes about embracing this human, falling in love with all the feelings, sensations, experiences, the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs of what it is to be this human. and it's unique for everybody. And everyone has their own individual journey. Of course, it's an individual journey going nowhere because you are already life itself playing at being this individual. But still, it is a wild journey anyway, right?